we're gonna be talking about the one thing that made me profitable. And it's honestly the one thing that not a lot of people talk about, or even anyone at all, but that once I implemented it, I went from gambling to actually becoming a profitable trader and knowing what the fuck is going on with my trading. And not just pressing buy, pressing sell, and praying for a good outcome. This will make it so you know how much to risk per trade, where to take your partials, or as people like to say, your TPs, where to put your stop losses, how much you're gonna lose over a long period of time, how much you're gonna gain over a long period of time, and how much you should risk per trade, which is one of the most important things, and just basically know all the ins and outs of your system, of your strategy. So the one thing that made me go from gambling to trading is journaling and backtesting. They go together, but they're the most important things. And I'm not talking about demo trading, like hoping for the best, doing that for a month or two and seeing if your account goes from $1,000 all the way to 30,000. No, I'm talking about going on TradingView or FX Replay, and you can go back in time and test your strategy. It doesn't matter if you know what already happened with price. No, you have to hold yourself accountable and backtest and journal the way properly, because if not, you're just cheating yourself, and to be honest, it'll just hold you back a lot longer, because this already takes a long time and it's tedious work, but it's what every single trader has to do. If you go back in time and check any trading books, anything about trading in the 80s, in the 90s, in the 2000s, they all tested their strategies over a long period of time. And right now is the easiest way, because now you have access to these tools like TradingView, where you can go back in time in the charts 5 years, 6 years, 4, 3 years, wait until there's a setup and just click fast forward, finish the setup, see if it's a loss, see if it's a win, take a picture, take a screenshot, copy paste it into a spreadsheet, and do that over and over and over until you have at least 500 trades. I say 500, but to be honest, what I did was to have at least 1,000 trades per strategy. What do I mean by that? I mean that you're gonna have a set of rules on how to come up with a bias, how to know if you're bullish in that market or if you're bearish. You're gonna have a set of rules on your entry confirmation. You're gonna write those rules down, and every single time that you take a trade, you're gonna take a screenshot of the time frame of what you entered, right? So if you're entering the 5 minute, you're gonna take a screenshot, you're gonna add that up. I bet your stop loss is in pips. You're gonna log that in. You're also gonna take a screenshot of your higher time frame bias, which is how you fully came up with the bias. You're gonna log that in. And after 100, 200, 300 trades, you're gonna be able to see if your strategy is even profitable. You're gonna have your spreadsheet in a way, which is a lot for free online that you can find, that will calculate all this for you. You're gonna see where your best TPs are, or as I like to say, partials. You're gonna see if you can have a smaller stop loss or a bigger stop loss, which will have a big impact on how much you're making. If you know how to calculate all that kind of stuff, you know that the smaller your stop loss, the more RR you make, or the quicker it is for you to make RR, because you're entering with a lot more volume. And you're gonna be able to see how much you're losing over that period of time. So let's say if you're doing a prop firm and you can't lose more than 10%, you can see if you have to risk 0.5% per trade, or if you have to risk at 1% per trade or 2% per trade. That's the beauty of backtesting and journaling. And like I said, you can find all this stuff. You can find all these spreadsheets, Google Forms online for completely free, or there's some that are paid. I do have my own that I've made, that I've paid someone to make for me, but I only offer that to my VIP members instead of my Discord. If you want more of that, not to really plug it, but if you want that, if you want access to that and a lot more, like me teaching you how to trade, live streams every single week, just check the description. The link to sign up is right there. If you want to sign up, if you don't, it doesn't matter. Just stay on YouTube. I teach you everything that you need to know for completely free. But for more of me, for more in-depth or my strategy and the way I trade, now you know what to do. Going back to the journal and the backtesting, I really don't understand why not everybody talks about it. All I see online on YouTube is you have to open a demo account and trade until you're comfortable, until you psychologically know that you're ready to trade. But that's not how it works. What is the point of, let's say for an example, hypothetically, I go and I open a demo account. I have to wait for the trade to set up or not set up. I have to wake up already at 4 a.m. or stay up all night waiting for this trade to go. And realistically, for you to journal 500 to 1,000 live trades is going to take you over a year. That's if you're even journaling when you're live demo trading. So instead of doing all that and waiting for a full year, you can do it all in a span of 2 to 3, 4 months with these replay tools, like I said. And instead of waiting the full 60 minutes for a 1 hour candle to fully print, all you gotta do is click next. It's basically a shortcut to becoming profitable, and it's the one thing that I didn't know because nobody talks about it. For years I made a fuck ton of money with crypto. It was all luck, and it was not up until I found out about backtesting and journaling, and I found out how to actually use the replay tool on both TradingView or FX Replay, that I finally took out the gambling aspect, the gambling feeling of trading, and realized that this is sustainable, that this can be recreated every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year, instead of just getting lucky when you enter and praying that it goes up or praying that it goes down. And just to recap, all you need to become a profitable trader is to come up with a strategy, to have TradingView or FX Replay, and get their memberships that let you use their replay tools, to get a spreadsheet that's either free or paid, so that you can log all this stuff and so that all the data gets calculated for you, or unless you're smart enough to do it yourself, which I'm not. So that's why I had to pay someone over $5,000 to make one for me. And then lastly, all you need is yourself to do the work, to get the 500 trades minimum. And after all that, I promise you, you won't see trading the same way that you do today. It'll take time. It might take you 3 months. It might take you 6 months. It might take you a year to get all those 500 trades or 1,000 trades. But if you really want trading to work for you, you know that you'll do this. And I promise you, trading is not for everybody. Trading is for the people that really want to work hard. I'm not trying to get motivational. That's the video right there. It's 10 minutes of pure sauce. Those who see it the real way and know what I'm trying to show you and tell you with the backtesting, and that those of you who actually do it will make millions. But as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate the time that you gave me today. I know it wasn't too long, but I still do appreciate it, because you could have been watching somebody else about all this, but you're watching me instead. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, so that you can notified every time I post a video. And just know that I'm trying to get the quality as good as possible. I already have an editor, I have a thumbnail guy, we have better camera equipment and all that kind of stuff. And if you got all the way here, comment the lock emoji. I love you guys. Don't forget to check all the links in the description. But yeah, peace out. Stay locked in.